Hello and welcome to our boys match of the round for round 11, and here at Crestwood for match where we see the top of the table Hills Bulls host Mounties, who sit in 6th spot with only a couple of wins this year. However, Hills tonight missing a number of players, 7 out, so there's no Salter. There's no Rosati, there's no Golds, there's no Odell. So there's a few players that have been drafted into the team for tonight. Tom Carter comes in, William Stewart, Jonah Tonga, Jacob Adamson, Kobe Gremo all come into the Hills team. And a couple of the boys up in Coffs Harbour for the AWSRL 16s and 18s. And Rosati might be there watching his brother. But Noah Golds, he made his debut. Very talented AFL player is Noah. All-Australian already. And he made his debut in the senior AFL comp in Sydney today. So he's unavailable as well. But Noah's got a big future in front of him, whichever way he goes. Stays with the rugby league or switches across to AFL. So those who follow the Bulls will assume that there are a fair few jersey changes. Obviously, Salter normally in the 1, and he's a bit of a ball magnet. Well, tonight, William O'Connor will play in 1. Dante Wesser goes into the 5. Tom Carter's in 8. Michael Ayoun will play in 10. William Stewart in 11. Jonah Tonga in 16. Jacob Adamson in 18. And Kobe Gremo will play in 19. Only one change for the Mounties team. No Khalid Iali tonight, and Peter Leotawa will wear jersey 14, not 15. Spoke with the coach of Hills earlier today, and he said even with all his players out, he still expects a pretty strong showing from his team this evening. Today's coverage brought to you by the Butcher's Block. Just like the footy, they're built on family, respect and passion. They believe the kitchen is the heart of the home and everyone is welcome at their table. So 30 minutes each way. No Lewis tonight. He's got the weekend off. He'll be back next week. And both sides now about to be called to the centre. Toss taking place. Discussion going on with Walid Hayek there for Mounties. And just a few rules being laid down to these two sets of groups. Managers are there, coaches are there. Ground manager is there as well. Caleb Pearson is over there for the Bulls. Should be a good game. Normally when you've got first playing 6th, especially in this under-16 ones with such a strong Bulls team, you'd be thinking mercy. But with all those players out, might make this game a little bit closer than everyone first thought. So 3 boys have come up from the under-15s for tonight for the Bulls, and 2 have come up from Div 2. So good luck to the young fellas who are playing up a grade, playing up a year. Always big for these young fellas to be part of match of the round, and we wish them all the best of luck. So we expect Lucas Hendry and Josh Matter to steer the Bulls around the park tonight. Caleb Pearson, of course, will play his role as well. And then for Mounties, that's the usual suspects. Isaac Parker, Victor Liahi, and also Palamene. So Mounties, they need to, first 3 sets, mistake-free, put some pressure on this Bulls outfit. Ball's about to be placed in the centre of the field. Isaiah Williams. Going to place the ball on the tee. Referee telling all of the boys to stay behind halfway before the kick. The referee blows time on, and we are underway in our match of the round. Under 16, it is the Hills taking on Mounties. And first up, Tom Carter is lined up and knocked over. Hills missing a few of their big names. You'd think it'd be pretty simple stuff. 3 or 4 hit-ups. They might give their backs a chance and then big kick downfield and let their defence do the talking. But they're working this one out towards the 40. Happy to throw the ball to the outskirts of the field in the first half, in the first set of 6. Last tackle, they've gone through that set of 6 pretty quickly. Pearson into acting half. Gets the ball over to Hendry, and he's going to go midfield bomb. Chasers coming through, they're going to let the ball bounce. It bounces back towards the Bulls. But it's been cleaned up by Mounties, and now they have to take possession 40 metres out from their own line. First tackle, they don't go too far. That was Farley, the first hit up for Mounties. Parker with the second. It'll go to the left this time. Trying to get some of their big boys involved, and this is Apani. They're into Bulls territory already. Ball goes to Parker. He's got a rampaging Fayoso on his outside. And on last tackle, they're 35 metres out. Attacking kick coming. Ball goes to Parker. He's putting the ball up nice and high. Not as deep as he would have liked it, but it's going to find the ground and bounces away from Bulls, but they go back and clean it up. And now a chance for them to work it out. There's O'Connor back there cleaning up the kick after it bounced away from the Mounties team. So referee's going to just play the ball back. And good strong run from Brooklyn Lambley. So he gets out towards the 20. And off that run, it was Mongatonga up over the 20. So there's been some good work in the early set, the start of this set. So they head up towards the 30. Pearson gets the ball over to Matter, and he's kicking the ball down deep this time. And they'll try and return serve. Hayek with the ball. Pearson in there to make the tackle. And they force him back. Good strong defence from both Caleb and also Oliver in there to lend a hand. Going to bring their big boys back in underneath. They're up for the game tonight, Mounties. Strong set to start with, and then this one's been good as well. Good strong run here by Leah Tower. He's inside the 40. Pretty similar place from where their first set ended up. Ball goes to Parker, who puts the ball up. Gives the players plenty to chase. Good take by O'Connor. Tackles made on the 10. Dummy from the acting half. No way through. And, good shot on Seb Papaluka. He's tackled just shy of the 30. Pearson picked up and dumped. No way through there. Matter gets it over to Hendry, who kicks. Finds the ground and it bounces past Hayek. He's got to go back and pick it up. Ooh, juggles it, grabs it, and corrals it, and then runs over the 20, beats the first tackle, and goes to ground just short of the 30. Some of the big Mounties players just struggling to get back behind the football after 2 tackles. Going for a run this time is Fayoso. Ball's come loose. Referee's going to stop it. So Mounties get into the arm wrestle and then make a pretty simple mistake, which all of a sudden now gives Hills. And this is exactly what the coach would have wanted. Mistake-free football, put the pressure on your opposition, and Mounties make a mistake 10 metres short of halfway. And they're going to set it midfield. 4 on the left, and that's where they go. We'll reset. We've got Matter, O'Connor, Lamley all out here. Now they go to the right. Papaluka pushes away from one and another, and he's got some toe. Has to come back inside to get away from that sideline, and then they roll him into touch. Well, he was able to get rid of one defender, and they picked themselves up and went again, and then were able to roll him out the sideline. He's very slick, Papaluka, when he can get into the clear. So we'll see the ball turn back to Mounties. And they can play the ball 17 metres out from their own line. As Parker feeds one of his forwards. There's no way through there. Again, Parker shows it and goes himself, pushes through Lamley. He's got some support on the outside, couple of passes, show them the sideline, and takes the tackle. Plays the ball, go back towards the centre, and this time taking the ball up is Fayoso, and he's tackled just short of halfway. They're going to go to the left. Couple of passes. Gets it out to Hayek. And he's pushed towards that far touchline. Takes the tackle. 5 metres into Bulls territory. Walk away from the sideline. Dummy half. Takes 15, 20 metres. They're 30 metres out. Still a couple of tackles left in this set. Couple of passes off to Jonah Pasetta. The big fella rumbles up over the 20. Last tackle. They go to Parker. They've got some numbers. Still going. Ball hits the ground. Fayoso is coughing it up. We've got a close game on our hands. 22 minutes still to go in this first half. Still 0-0. Depleted Bulls lineup. Top of the table Bulls take on Mounties, who sit in 6th. Sit down the bottom of the ladder. They're going to go to the right-hand side. Here's Papaluka. Referee says Mounties inside the 10 from the scrum. So Hendry will kick for the line. And finds touch 12 metres short of halfway. So away they go. The Bulls, what have they got this time? The referee's going to blow another penalty up above the shoulder. So a chance now to kick this ball down deep into Mounties territory. Henry says, give me the ball. He'll try and get this one another 20 metres downfield. Yeah, they're going to set up shop inside the 30. All right, what have they got? Papaluka takes the tap, gives it to Matter. Referee's going to want that all done again. Stop, start. Try again. Matter. feeds one of his big men. And that's Ayoun, who's up over the 20 on tackle number 1. The referee will say go back and play it. Tackle was made. So Pearson in at acting half. Comes to the left. They find Carter on the underneath run. And he's tackled on the 10. Got options left and right. Pearson gives the ball out to Hendry. And he goes short and finds Mongatonga, who's tackled inside the 10. They'll go to the left. They've got some numbers. Long ball out. Referee says forward. They had the right idea. He was in the corner. Referees ruled the pass forward. Ashton Mugridge. We've seen him out in the clear previously. He's got a bit of speed too. But on that occasion, pass was ruled to be forward. Hendry arguing his case with the referee, saying Ashton had his arms behind him, trying to had to go back and pick it up effectively. But Mounties football. And on tackle 1, may start 15 metres out from their own line. Here's the 5'8" going for a run. Liahi, he's up towards the 30. Parker, Hayek, get the ball out even wider. It's 2 on 2. They've got to go back on the inside. No, he's going to try and flirt with the sideline, but Williams is brought down. Getting into acting half is Palmene. And he's got a rampaging forward on his outside. They're up the halfway. Still a couple of tackles left in this one. Parker, Liahi. He's trying to slice through, beats a couple of tackles, but they bring him down 8 metres into Bulls territory. They go back to Parker. High kick, chasing through hard. And that was well taken. O'Connor at the back, safe as a house, and he manages to hang on to it. So they've got to try and work it out from their own end. Papaluka forced backwards. Tackle number 2. I'll go to the right-hand side, and on this occasion, it's Haddad. He's up towards the 30 when he's tackled on the 3rd. They go to the right-hand side. Short side, and they've got some numbers. The ball, well, we've got another forward pass. They beat him again. And the touchies pulled it up. So as the dusk takes over, it gets very dark here. Lights down the far end of the field. Very, very average. All right. So, Mounties, they survive. Referee wants that one set again. No, it's just going to be a penalty. Straight penalty. Parker will kick for the line. And this is the best chance for Mounties. And Parker is going to line this one up and kick it as deep as he can, but hasn't found touch. Ball's been tapped back in by the Bulls, and now a chance for the Bulls to start again 20 metres out from their own line. Papaluka. He's tackled on the 30. Pearson looking for a runner and then realised he'd held onto it a bit long, so had to go himself. Mongatonga is up towards halfway when he's brought to ground. They'll go to the right-hand side. Really good strong run by Ayoun, who's got them into Mounties territory. Last tackle. Where's Hendry? They give it to Matter. Matter's got numbers on the short side. They get the ball out to Papaluka. He steps back on the inside. He's got support out wide, and they'll score. Will they? Wesser, did he get it down? Are they going to point to the spot? They are. Try to the Bulls. reckon Mounties would love to have the video ref right about now. Dante Wesser in the corner. Try brought to you by the good team at Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. He did the big swan dive. Ball was out in one hand. He planted it. Well, the referee thinks he did. Thought he might have lost it, but the referee points to the spot. It's 4-0. All right, so Lucas Hendry will have the shot. So Dante, he's quick. They got some speed, the Bulls. Papaluka on that side of the field. Wesser. Let's see what Hendry can do with this one. Tough kick. Plenty of air underneath it. Hits the black dot and bounces back. No goal. 4-0 in favour of the Bulls. Well, they threatened to cut loose. A couple of forward passes cost them. And that time they got their timing right. They went the short side. Matter found Papaluka. And after he beat a defender, they were able to get the ball out to a flying Dante Wesser, who supermaned in for the opening 4 points. Ball goes down deep. Bulls get another chance. And a big shot. Well, now, they're going to say play on. Well, are they? No, referee's now going to say knock on. So, the ball just ended up with Mounties. They put their hands up as if to say, well, we didn't break it, it just was there. Referee's going to agree, so a chance now for Mounties to respond to that first try. So we've got Parker calling the plays. And here's Parker. Gets the ball out to Hayek, who runs at the line with the ball in two hands. Puts it back in the left and takes the tackle. He's 12 metres out. They go to the middle of the field. And this is Big Fayoso taking up the ball. And he's brought to ground from acting half. Palamene. Big fella gets into acting half. Faoso. They give it out. Trying to squeeze through. They're going to take the tackle. Getting very close to this try line. Palamene. He goes to the left. They get it out. Liahi. He's light on his feet. He comes back to the right. He's trying to squeeze through. If he can get the ball down, it'll be a try, but he's just short on last tackle. No, referee's going to say we've got an injured player. And that saved the Bulls. So, is that Hendry who's gone down? Clutching his head. I think it is. Okay, last tackle. Play the ball. They're going to go to the left. Parker trying to get away from the defence. And that will be a turnover. So, would have liked to have seen a little kick into the corner. Pretty simple way for the set to finish. Now the Bulls. They'll work it out from their own end, and they've coughed the ball up again. Palamene, he's swung around like a rag doll. He gets to his feet. Referee won't like that. And penalty on Haddad for that swinging motion. So a chance now. Palamene takes the tap. Oh, big, strong run by Leo. And he's brought down inside the 10. They go out wider, and that is Pani out there on the left-hand side. Finally succumbs in the tackle. Palamene, Liahi, Parker. Oh, that's found the ground. Hayek, he cleans it up and then finds Williams. And Williams runs into defence. He's attracting a couple of players. They're still within that 10-metre zone. Parker goes himself, puts the ball under his arm, and he's going to slide over. He's looked likely, Isaac Parker. And the away team, there's a little bit of life in the boys. As Parker slices across. He put the ball under the elbow and said, no, I'm going to have a go myself. And he was able to squeeze between two players and then crash over the try line and levels up at 4-4. Try brought to you by Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. So Parker responds. And a chance for Palamene to take the lead. Have we got an upset brewing at Crestwood? 9 minutes to go in this first half.
No pressure also.
4-4. It's waved away. Pushes it out to the left. But we've got ourselves a game of football.
More, Kevin, more.
Been a beautiful day in Sydney. Beautiful warm winter's afternoon. And as usual, as soon as that sun goes behind the mountains, it gets very cold very quickly. So they've got back in this football game, and this becomes the most important set of 6 leading up to half-time. They have to do everything right here, Mounties.
Foundation!
Do not turn the ball back to the Bulls. Four hit-ups, kick over the top, and reset. We're back underway. Ball goes down, bounces on the 10. And Williams gets the ball away. And a tackle is made outside the 20. Going for a run this time is Leotawa. He's up over the 30 on tackle 2. So they're making a little bit of ground in this set. Liahi finds Pani back on the inside. He's 10 metres shorter halfway. And we're halfway through the set. They're coming back to the middle. Here goes Parker again. Try scorer. Ayoun grabs him, says no further. They're going to go to the left-hand side. Liahi couldn't find a runner, so goes himself. Really strong set. They'll kick from 40 metres out. Ball goes to Parker. And he's going to kick for that left corner. He's got chasers coming through. And the ball's going to beat everyone into touch. Smart play from the halfback. Gives his big forward pack a chance to get down and set up shop. And the Bulls have got to get back behind the football. And they'll start from the 10-metre line. So, referee gets us back underway. And good strong run to start the set. Gets us out towards the 20 on tackle number 1.
Nice push.
Oh, Mounties, they've decided to muscle up in this set of 6. Papaluka can't go much further. Back towards the middle. Good strong tackle over the top. Still short of halfway as Haddad breaks the line. They come and they make the tackle, but he's already into territory of Mounties. Ayoun off the back of that. Quick play the ball, and he's up over the 30. They finally get him to ground. Pearson begging for a tackle, and they get it. It's a strip in the tackle. So Mounties have just got to hold their nerve. They're going to take the tap. And they give it to Haddad. And he's tackled. He's been a bit of a handful for them this afternoon, Jerome. They'll go more. Pearson from acting half finds a hole. He's up towards the 10. They'll look for a quick play the ball. Gremo gets into acting half. They give it to Matter. They've got some numbers on this right-hand side. Tackle is made. Come back towards the middle. And, strong run. Comes to an end just short of the try line. Ball goes to Matter. Ball in two hands. Gets it out to Haddad. Just short of the line. Last tackle. Few of them calling for the football. Here's Matter. Long ball. Gets it out. Lamley. Try. No forward pass this time. Brooklyn Lamley. Great ball. And he's able to get through on the left-hand side. They set that set up beautifully. Right. Swung it left. Caught Mounties short. And it's 8-4 in favour of the home team. That try brought to you by Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. Josh Matter is going to have this shot. No Hendry. Because we saw Hendry cop that shot when he was trying to make the tackle. So he is not on the field. And Matter, the right footer. Oh yeah. Lovely. He's kicked that one from the sideline. And the Bulls lead Mounties 10-4. Well, just while that try was being scored, did see a couple of boots get thrown by someone on the bench that could well be Hendry. He might have got the news that he's not allowed back on tonight. He, of course, had the first shot at goal. Matter took that second shot and converted. So we're about to get back underway. Isaiah Williams is going to try and find touch, and the ball bounces, but has been picked up by the Bulls. An aggressive kick from Mounties, but it's been picked up. And a couple of these younger guys for the Bulls getting on the field. And a penalty for a high shot. Matter says we'll kick for the line. And although it's been tapped back in, touch judge says it got over. So Tyler's in 16 out there in that green headgear. Papaluka takes the tap, gives it to Matter. And a couple of passes wider to open up the set. Quick play the ball. As the ball comes out to Gremo. It's Kobe. He's tackled just short of the 20. As a pass, they get it out to O'Connor, who gives it to Lamley. He's light on his feet. He puts on a step. And he's tackled on the 10. Pearson, will they go short? They do, but the ball now. Mongatonga. They're going to say penalty. Well, penalty was a touch on the dummy half, and that was the reason that the pass hit the ground. So referee says penalty. Go back to the middle. Pearson gives the ball to Gremo. And Kobe is tackled. Pearson. Long ball. Another long ball. They're going to go from the left to the right. Here goes Papaluka. He's got speed. He's going to try and cut back in. He's over the line. Did he get it down? No, they've held him up just short. Well, again, they've rushed through. Now, what are they going to say? Referee might point to the spot here. Tonga. Referee checks with his linesman and says, yeah, 4 points. So Tonga was in at acting half. Went to pick it up and make the pass. There was a lot of activity from the defenders trying to get through. The ball all of a sudden was on the ground. Tonga went and picked it up. Referee says play on, 4-pointer. And that has come right on the stroke of half-time. 14 points to 4. Try for Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. That's a heartbreaker for Mounties. Only had to hold out that set. All right. So, Lamley, Wesser, and now Tonga. With tries, let's see what Matter can do. She struck that okay too, but it waves away. Misses to the left. So, half-time here at Crestwood, 14-4 in favour of the Bulls. 3 tries. Dante Wesser, Brooklyn Lamley and Jonah Tonga have all scored. Lucas Henry, none from 1. And Josh Matter is 1 from 2. 4 points for Mounties came through a try to their halfback, Isaac Parker. Don't forget, today's coverage is brought to you by the Butcher's Block. Just like the footy, they are built on family, respect and passion. They believe the kitchen is the heart of every home and everyone is welcome at their table. Half-time in the match of the round. It is the Bulls 14, leading Mounties 4. Second half action about to get underway here at Crestwood. And our boys match of the round is brought to you by the Butcher's Block. Just like the footy, they are built on family, respect and passion. They believe the kitchen is the heart of the home and everyone is welcome at their table. It's the Bulls 14 leading Mounties 4. You missed the first half. The Bulls scored first. It was a response from Mounties, and then in the latter stages of that first half, 2 quick tries to the Bulls, and they take that 10-point lead into the second half. They're missing a number of players. A couple taking part in the under-16s, under-18s AWSRL in Coffs Harbour during the school holidays, and they've got some injuries, they've got some sickness. They've also got young Noah Golds, who is playing his first game of senior AFL today. So congratulations to him. He was an All-Australian under-15 player. Of course, part of the Giants Academy. And at the moment, they're letting him play both sports. Big decision coming up for Noah pretty soon. All right, about to see this one back underway. Referee blows time on. 30 minutes left. Bulls lead by 10 as the ball goes down to Mounties. And the big fella, Kevin Leo. He takes the first hit up, knocks a couple off, and then succumbs in the tackle. Good strong run by Fowles. Oso up towards the 30 on tackle number 2. Liahi has to take the tackle, looking for someone back on the inside. And in the end, no way through. Oh, ball goes from Parker. Don't think everyone was on the same page there, but it all ended okay. 40 metres out from their own line, so just 10 short of halfway. And trying a show and go is Parker. And they're trying to do a good job here. They've got some numbers if they can get the ball out to the left, and they can. They're going to put a kick in over the top. Chasers coming through. Ball's rolling towards that touchline. That's a try. What a piece of play. Let's go. Tito. Well, he got the ball from the long pass over the top. And then he took about 8 steps on the one blade of grass, and it all slowed down. Then he decided to put a kick through. It looked like that ball was going to roll over the sideline, and then just took a right-hand turn, just kept rolling towards the try line. They chased, and they got there. 14 points to 8, kick to come. Try brought to you by Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting, and payroll needs. Caught me by surprise. I thought the Bulls had that covered, then all of a sudden Tito. So, Mounties, wow. 14-8. Josiah Tito.
Hello, you're not injured, you're tired, lad.
Palamene. Got a tough kick here. And goes towards the posts, but waved away. So, Mounties, 14 points to 8 now. So, 14-8. Great start in the second half. The big fella. Josiah just stopped that play. All of a sudden, came up with a brilliant piece of football. As Liahi lets it go over his head. Oh, no, it's bounced away. Hayek goes back and cleans it up, and he's going to ground the ball outside his in-goal area. So a chance now for Mounties, but gee, they're in a tough position to start this set. Palamene, he pinches 10 metres. Does his forwards a bit of a favour, gets them away from that danger zone. Here goes Tito. He's already scored one, and now he's got his side 35 metres out from their own line. He's looking for a quick play the ball. He gets it, and they're going to run to the left-hand side. Good strong run from Hayek. Gets to his feet. Palamene gives it out to Liahi. He's got Parker, who runs at the line and then falls to the ground, looks for a quick play the ball. Oh, has to push away one of the markers, and the referee slows it all down and lets the markers set. Ball goes to Hayek. Kick over the top. Chasers coming through. Tonga. Safe under the high ball. Plays the ball. And here's Papaluka picked up, but they were able to put him down safely. Referee doesn't take any further action. He goes O'Connor from acting half. He beats the first tackle, can't beat the second. This game's gone up a gear. Just short of halfway. Referee says he lost the ball. No? Okay, we're going to go back and play the football. Hang on. Referee says, let's wait for everyone to get ready. Okay, O'Connor plays it. Pearson gives it out to Gremo. And Gremo is tackled just on the halfway line. They're going to go to the left-hand side, the open side. There's Haddad. He normally takes a couple of players to pull him down, wrestling his way to his feet. Short side this time. Good ball. Mongatonga does a good job. Stewart out there in 11. Come back towards the centre. And that's Ayoun taking the tackle just outside the 20. Still a couple of tackles left in this set. They go to Matter, who gets the ball out to O'Connor. And O'Connor dancing on his feet. He gets the ball out. And the ball spurts out the back. And it's Adamson who takes the tackle. It's last. Pearson goes short side. Matter puts the ball through. It's been picked up and then kicked over the dead ball line. And well and truly kicked into the next suburb. So hopefully we've got a second football. Otherwise someone's got to go and jump the fence. Yep, and we do. But then that one's been kicked over the fence as well. So the delay will continue. What's the referee going to do? Oh, someone's down there. Dog walker throwing the ball back for us. So 23 minutes 40 to go. This is a really big set in the context of the game. Mounties trail by 6. They go the long drop out, and they're going to say that there were players in front of the kick. That is a cardinal sin. So they lead by 6. Do they take 2? Make it 8? Big decision here. It's right in front. It's a gift, 2 points. Matter steps up and says, we'll take the 2.
Kevin, call him up, Kev.
Waiting for a tee. Here it is. All the boys with all their different tees. Matter adds the extras or grabs the 2 points. It's 16 points to 8. Of course, we're seeing a number of different kicking tees used. Jared Kroger releasing his 284s recently. Plenty of players using those in the NRL, and it won't be long before the juniors pick up the 284 brand, no doubt. All right, we're back underway. They're going to kick towards the sideline, but it's picked up by Adamson, and he revs up, runs straight into the defensive line, trying to wrestle the defender, but gets to his feet, plays the ball, and they give the ball out to Papaluka. He's been a handful all night for the Mounties defence. 10 metres short of halfway. Pearson goes back towards the middle. Here's Haddad. Oh, bounces off one, bounces off another. Might have been a head clash because one of the Mounties players came away grabbing his head. Now, what's the referee going to rule? We're going to rule shoulder? Hit with a shoulder. And they kick for the sideline and they find touch 25 metres out.
So what's the elbows do?
So,
Okay, John.
again, we wait for a football. Tonga. Gives it to Papaluka. He gets the ball out to Mata. And Ayoun with the first hit up. He's tackled inside the 20. Pearson goes to the left-hand side. This is Haddad. Steps off the left looking for a hole but can't find one and goes to ground. He's well inside the 20. They go back to the left. This is Stewart. He gets the ball out even wider. Lamley trying to beat his defender. Does get away from him and then throws the ball. And it was knocked on.
Settle, Mounties.
Mounties looked as though they had enough defenders on that left-hand side. Lamley might have been better to take the tackle on that occasion. They lead by 8 with 20 minutes to play. So, Mounties, they're going to let this one sing. 3 long passes. They get it out to the winger who's unmarked. And away they go. Mounties, good start to the set. They're outside the 30 already. They're going to go back through the middle. And another good strong run. We're up to halfway. Trying to find his feet. Tito, the big fella, try scorer. Mounties trying to build on some momentum here. Referee's going to say shoulder. And now a penalty. So Fayoso, is he going to bounce up? Yeah, he's okay. The referee didn't like the use of the shoulder in the tackle. Fayoso walks his way towards the sideline. Ball finds touch 30 metres out. He's going to leave the field, Fayoso. After that tackle. Okay, try here. Makes it really interesting. Tito takes the tap and gives it out to Pani. We're going to go back towards the middle. And here's Big Pasetta. And they finally get him to ground and the ball spurts out and the referee says penalty. Now, they trail by 8. They got to score twice. Going to take the tap. And here is Leo. And the big unit gets within 3 metres of the line. Oh, Palamene trying to push his way over.
Overlap on the right.
Liahi, they go to the right. And trying to dance his way through is Parker. Parker succumbs. Palamene, they go to the right. Liahi, he's got some numbers out on that right-hand side. But it dies down 3 or 4 metres out. Oh, Palamene spotted a gap, slipped over, still going. And he's just short on last tackle. Oh, from dummy half. Referee points to the spot. They've scored. Hayek. So that's a very smart piece of play by Walid Hayek. Palamene tried to squeeze over. Took 3 or 4 players to pull him back into the field of play, and then Hayek says, well, last tackle, I'll have a go. And they score. 16-12, kick to come. That try brought to you by Omnia Business Solutions. for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. $16-12. 16 and a half minutes to go. Okay. Palamene. Been good tonight. Adds the extras. Oh, what a game we've got.
2 points, Manny. 2 points.
16-14. This is last versus first. Yeah, first is missing an array of stars, but you got to give it to Mounties. They're in this fight. Time ticking away. Still plenty of time left for Mounties to score again. What Coach Steve Edwards would do for Lenny Salter right about now. Anyway, back underway. Ball goes down deep. Ball bounces, but it's picked up.
Go get deep!
And the big fella winds up again. Big Kev.
Nice.
And the tackle is made on that far corner, or far sideline anyway. They're already 30 metres out from their own line, so they've done a good job. Couple of tackles in. They're starting to get a bit of a roll on here, Mounties. Tackle 3. Still just short of halfway. They come to the left. Liahi's got some support. Oh, Hayek dummies. Gets the ball away. Here's Tito. He's got some support on the outside. Gets the ball out to Farley. And he's tackled inside the 30. Still a couple of tackles left. Palamene acting half. Gets it to Tito, who gets it out to Liahi. He takes the defence on. Still going. Tackled on the 10. It's last. They trail by 2. They're going to go to the right-hand side. The ball goes to Parker. Kicks over the top. No chasers. And that one has been well and truly picked off by the Bulls. And the referee is going to blow a penalty inside the 10. And they're getting chasers were coming through. All right. Anyway, it's a penalty to the Bulls. And they find touch. 25, 35 out. 25, right the first time. Lamley takes the tap and we are back underway. Quick play the ball.
Nice.
Get the ball away. We've got some second phase play going here. And Mongatonga still going. Finally succumbs, but he's got the ball into Mounties territory. And referee's going to blow penalty. Ooh. Strip 2 in the tackle. They're being marched down the field here, the Bulls. They get all the way down now. No, they're going to take the tap. No kick. So here they go again. There's Haddad going for a run. He's just lining up defenders and running straight at them. He's had a great game this evening. They're going to come to the right, and this is Adamson. Adamson wants to go back through the middle. He's still going and beats one, and he's brought down just short of the line. Pearson wants a quick tackle. They're going to get 6 more. They're going to go to the right. Matter gets the ball out. Here's Papaluca. Just can't get the last 6 inches, just short of the line. Pearson, I reckon he lost that. Referee says another 6 tackles. Papaluca gets into acting half. Whoa. Now they're going to say penalty. So they were very quick out of marker. Papaluca didn't even have the chance to throw the pass. Now, are we going to see a player sent to the sin bin here, or Hayek is just being spoken to? Palamene into the bin. Wow. They gave up a couple of sets a 6. Set restarts and then a penalty. Referee wasn't happy. And Pearson was calling for the penalty and got it. Now, Connor's come out to this right wing, but they're going to go through the middle. Here's a dad. He's been great tonight. He's tackled 5 metres out. They go back to the left. Ayoun. Oh, how's his ankles? Yeah, no. Oh, is he okay?
Nice!
No, I don't think he is. No. He got bent back. Awkward. Oh, that did not look good.
More!
He's ginger on his left foot, but he's going to get up and play it. Pearson. Oh, they've done it again. What are they going to let this one go? No. Now, someone went to the bin for that. So, referee trying to keep control of this game. Mounties are in his ear. But they've given away another penalty for exactly the same thing Palomena has ended up in the bin for. So, they take the tap. Matter. They go out to the left. They've got numbers. Lamley gets it out to Tonga, and Tonga has knocked the ball up and then forward. And the Bulls waste their opportunity.
Give him another penalty, sir.
So still 10.5 minutes to go. They're down a player. They trail by 2, but Mounties will have the football.
Ten minutes, boys. Work.
Do they have the petrol in the tank? This would be the highlight of the season for Mounties if they could pull off this win. We'll have the scrum set again. Where's Tito? Let's get him involved again. All right. Scrum fed. We'll feed it for a third time. I'll catch a cold out there. Standing still for too long. All right, we're back underway. And they thought about throwing the ball wide, but Parney said, no, I'll take it and I'll run straight into the defensive line. And he's got the ball outside the 10. Oh, Liahi. Ball. Ugh. Ball just went through his hands. He tried to turn around and grab it, but ruled to have knocked that on. And that is a huge, huge error in the terms of this one. Bulls lead by 2. They've got the extra man, and they got a full set of 6 at this Mounties line. Matter's going to feed it. Pearson. They give it to Papaluka. He's going to run at the line. He's got support on the outside. Tito makes the tackle. They play it. Oh, not a great pass. Goes to Pearson. He picks it up on the bounce. Gives it to Ayoun, who's now okay. Runs at the line. Had his arm free, but decided to hang on to the football. They're going to go to the left again. Long ball. Even longer ball out wide. They get it out. Mugridge out there on that left wing. He had about 3 teammates on his inside who could have taken it, but in the end, it's Ashton in the corner. Beautiful long ball. And that gets the margin back out to 6. Still 7 minutes 45 to go. Big kick coming up, I'd say, with a 6-point lead, and it's from a very, very tough spot. So, 4 tries, 2 goals. Kicks on its way. Waved away. 20 points to 14.
One try and a conversion. Let's go, Mounties, boys. Let's go, boys.
Okay,
One
so
try, one try.
it is 20 to 14, less than
Boys,
7
keep
to
the
play.
ball on the end, boys.
They're going to aim at this left touch line when they can get a football. They've chalked up the
Boys, force an error. Force an error.
The
Keep
sideline.
it boys. One try, one try.
a referee blows time back on. They're going to go towards the sideline.
Use it.
Ooh, but it's held onto by O'Connor, who throws over the top to Carter. And Carter runs over the 20
Boys,
and gets his side to centre field. Gives them options both sides of the ruck. Ayoun,
Nice.
he takes the tackle. Now we've got an injured player. Could be cramp.
Eddie, don't worry about it.
So clock runs 5:37. No, now we're going to stop the clock.
Worry, worry. Bro. Talk, boys, talk, talk.
Well, I don't know really who this stoppage helps. Probably
Talk, Mounties, talk, boys.
both sides. We can have a catch the breath. That's Fayoso, who left the field before. He's gone again. He'll get the chance to throw a jacket on now. So
Work, Mounties, boys, work, work.
they've got their compressed defensive line, Mounties.
Hold him.
And Jerome
Hold him for
Haddad
3 seconds, boys.
gets the ball away. Gets it out to Adamson. And he runs into the defence, and he's been good in his time on the field. Oh, knock on.
Let's go.
Knock on. Picked up from the knock on. Leotawa. No, they're going to say we'll blow the whistle and stop play.
Boys, smart plays from here, boys.
So less than 5 to go. 20 to 14 in favour of the Bulls. They're still missing their acting half. They need someone else to pack in. So the ball goes out to Parker.
Nice, good run also.
And he gets the ball away to Liahi. He runs at the line, ball in 2 hands, and decides
Nice, good run.
to go himself.
Forward.
Quick play of the ball. Hayek gives it out to Tito.
Nice also.
Tito beats one. Still going, beats another. Steps off the left. Still going. They finally tackle him. He's 12 metres out. Liahi picks it up. They go to the right-hand side. Hayek. He's got some support. Here's Big Kev. He's tackled. It's like a tree falling when he goes down. Referee says go back to the spot. No, we've got an injured player. Is that Ayoun?
Talk, Mounties, talk, boys.
Now, just checking how many players Mounties have got out there. They only packed 4 in that scrum, so with that player in the sin bin, and Fayoso leaving the field, whether they've only got the 11 out there. And it looks to be a pretty bad leg injury
Forward.
for the Bulls. All right, Big Kev holds the football in his hand like someone would hold a peas. Massive hands. All right. No, they got 12. All right. They play the ball. Ball goes to Parker. Ball goes out to Hayek. Gets it out to Tito. And he's done so many good things tonight. But the ball just bounces out of his hands. And with 3.5 minutes to go, they're not going to get too many more opportunities.
Boys, suck it up for 6 seconds, boys. Get it back.
And it does look like Palamene is back out there. Yeah, so they've only got 12. So they might only down to a bare 12. So they've got to pack a 5-man scrum. So, yeah, with Fayoso leaving the field, they've only got the 12 out there. So they were down to 11. All right, the Bulls, they feed it. Papaluka beats one. Thought about going down the sideline and thought better of it. Back in field. And he's tackled 15 short of halfway. Good start to the set for the Bulls. Ball goes out to Gremo. And DeGremo is tackled. Players calling for a high shot. Referee lets it go. Pearson, he'll go for a dart out of dummy half. And he nearly cracks the line. He's going to play the ball. Oh, Matter. His runner had gone past him, so he decided to hold on onto it, and he's tackled 35 metres out from Mounties' line. This is getting very close to being all over. What have we got left? Less than 2 minutes. It is tackle 4. Ball goes to Matter. Brings back Papaluka on the inside. And he's tackled. Tries to play it. Now the referee had his back turned. What's he going to rule? Oh, has to have got a call from the touch judge. He had his head turned when that ball popped out. And they're going to take the 2. Get rid of this time on the clock. So, minute 11. It's 20-14. They'll kick this. Matter will kick it. But he'll do his best to take out every possible second off the clock. Pretty slow walk to bring the tee out. I reckon if they were down by 2, this would be a much faster walk.
Are you caught? Are you caught? No pressure.
So, the clock continues to tick. It's 40 seconds. Let's see how good Matter is at wasting this last 40 seconds. Place it on the tee. You'd want to go back and replace it, wouldn't you?
Are you caught? Oh, are you caught? Oh.
Oh, he's gone into waste of time. Thought that might be the case. 15 seconds. Bit of gamesmanship. Matter. Yeah. Game, set, match. Time will beat everyone. 22 points to 14 in favour of the Bulls. So, 4 tries to the Bulls. They went to Mugridge, Lamley, Wesser and Tonga. 3 goals kicked by Josh Matter, 2 penalties, 1 conversion. He kicked 3 from 5 and Hendry missed his 1 attempt. The 14 points for Mounties. 3 tries. They were scored by Walid Hayek, Isaac Parker and Josiah Tito. And it was 1 from 3 for Palamene. So 22 points to 14 in favour of the Hills Bulls here in our match of the round. Today's coverage is brought to you by the Butcher's Block. Just like the footy, they are built on family, respect and passion. They believe the kitchen is the heart of every home and everyone is welcome at the table. That wraps up match of the round action. Don't forget all the action again next Saturday. Lewis will be back on board for the boys' match of the round.